Good day, welcome back. This is my who knows whatever, but yeah. Welcome to this wonderful PlayStation 3, and today I will be doing, I guess, a demonstration of this Japanese game, Railfan. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it.
This is Chicago. Thank you for riding the CTA Ground Line.
So, this game was released just at the end of 2006, December 2006, and it's not your traditional rail sim on a console, or really in general. It's actual recorded footage of a journey, and today we will be journeying through the suburbs of Tokyo from this save, which I conveniently have brought up. Now there's 3 cities, well technically 4. You've got Kyoto, Tokyo and Chicago. But as I said before, we will be looking through Tokyo today. Now this should be the Chuo line, which goes out into the west of Tokyo. We will be driving the entire route from Mitaka into central Tokyo. There won't be much more commentary apart from this, except probably just to explain some symbols and whatnot. But you probably should know that this game is extremely strict, and there have been many hours and many failed attempts because of just some slight delays. So without further ado, here we go. This is just the weather report. Unfortunately, I can't read Japanese, but I just do this, and then we are seated into the driver's seat. So on the left, we can see here the map of upcoming signals. On my right, we've got a speedometer, and then we've got essentially our gearing, and then the little green box, it'll tell me where I need to stop and when. And then once we get moving, there'll be a little box up there which will tell me in what distance will our next station be. The little green time, or if we're skipping a station, blue, that's under our distance, is the time that we have to arrive or pass through our next station at. On the speedometer, the red area indicates our speed limit. If we go over that, we start losing points. And then if we get a speed restriction, there will be a yellow box which will tell us the upcoming reduction or increase to our speed limit. There are also some different camera views, so we can get this aerial footage and then we can go back to the driver's view, which is extremely convenient. You will notice that when we arrive close to a station, there is a stopping distance that we do have to use. And now I'm trying to frantically read Japanese. Just wait 1 second. Let's see. I assume that this is an error saying, oh, you've passed through a station. Do I want to go sightseeing around this station? I was completely wrong. And no, I do not want to go sightseeing. So I will click that and we can continue our journey. Yeah, now we just wait.
Ten 第23兵則進行第22兵則進行
So, by this point, some of you may be wondering, well, what train are you driving? This, if I'm correct, is a 201 series suburban multiple unit. I'm unsure of what year they were built in, although I do know it was a significantly large order of vehicles. I wouldn't call myself the exact, the most knowledgeable person about Japanese railways, but I've visited my fair share and it looks like I'm about to overshoot this station again because I was too busy talking to you all. And that is actually a really good demonstration. So, this game, as I said in my introduction, it's extremely strict, although thankfully in this mode it does not force you to restart. It just allows you to pick up from where you left off. Now there are two other routes, as I said. They are in Kyoto and Chicago. To my knowledge, they're somewhat similar to this. This was just the most convenient route out of all three. And it's also the route that I was sort of looking the most forward to. Because I've seen, but not ridden, the Chiyoda line in my various trips to Japan.
点第23兵則進行第22兵則進行
次は西荻窪西荻窪です。
第21兵則進行第19兵則9進行別
西荻窪西荻窪です。4番線ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
点第18兵則進行第17兵則進行
次は荻窪です。地下鉄丸の内線はお乗りください。
So along this section of route here, there are 20 stations. In the last mission of the tutorial, which I had to complete, you run a limited express service along here, but for this gameplay you run an all stops local as far as it seems. I am going slightly over the speed limit because I once again got slightly distracted by talking to you lot. Anyway, let's take a little look-see.
第14兵則進行第13兵則9
Now this game is quite specific in terms of where you stop, so it gives you a 5-meter margin either side of where you are supposed to stop,
定時
and if you are not inside that margin it will not let you progress along to the next station, which that's got to be one of my major critiques of this game. I think it's too realistic for just the average
進行
player.
荻窪定時
For, you know, myself or the average Gunzel or train nerd, this is a perfect game, but for somebody who just picked this up in the shop and thought, hey, this might be a good play, I think it's probably just a bit too complex and a bit too unforgiving. Feel free to disagree with me about that in the comments, and we'll take a look over them and respond to any other critiques or even recommendations of what to do
減速
on similar games like this.
進行 第9並走進行 第8並走進行
Something's just happened.
大変ご迷惑をおかけしました。阿佐ヶ
And we're
谷
back.
駅に到着です。
I don't know what that was, but at least the game's still running.
ドアが閉まります。
I suspect the game sort of didn't know what to do after I accidentally
第7並
passed
速進行
and overshot the station. The braking system
中継進行
is another thing which I find complex. You know, it's like your standard
第6並走進行
suburban train, but it just doesn't have the same sort of braking capability at slow speeds. So you'll see me
次は
get down to about 30 k's an hour with about between 30 and 40 meters to the end of the platform, and then throw on the brake hard, and then it just doesn't stop. It just sort of coasts. That's another pretty complex thing which I don't particularly enjoy. Though obviously feel free to disagree.
第3並走中進行 別
高円寺です。4番線ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
点第2並走進行第1並走進行予告8番
次は中野です。中野を出ますと新宿に停まります。東中野大久保へおいでのお客様と地下鉄東西線はお乗り換え。
8番第1乗務進行第2乗務進行第3乗務進行
大変ご迷惑をおかけしました。
中野
駅に到着です。
到着。
8番線ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
点出発進行中野10秒連発。
So here we see an example of the
中継進行
Limited Express feature, which is graciously included in the game. So you'll see that what were previously the blue text in the blue box, sorry, the previously green text and box have now changed to blue, which means that the next station that you will approach, you will pass through, or you will pass on tracks adjacent to that station. So it isn't all just some all local suburban train. It's quite a bit of variety, which the longest route in this game, which has something like 35 stations, that would be greatly appreciated because it allows you to have a high number of options as to what route and service you complete.別新宿5秒装着。
お待たせしました。快速東京行き発車いたします。
8番線ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
ドア閉まります。閉まるドアにご注意ください。書き込み乗車はおやめください。
点出発進行進路中央新宿京都。
南北線はお乗り換えです。JR 東日本からお客様にお願いいたします。優先席付近では携帯電話の電源はお切りください。それ以外の場所ではマナーモードに設定の上、通話はお控えください。お客様のご協力をお願いします。
第14編進行。中継進行。第13編進行。第12編進行。第11編進行。制限65。第9編進行。制限60。中継進行。第8編進行。
四谷に到着です。四谷を出ますと次はお茶の水に停まります。四谷5秒装着。
1番線ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
点第7閉塞進行。四谷警備。制限65。中継進行。第6閉塞進行。
次はお茶の水です。東武線各駅停車秋葉原、錦糸町、千葉方面ご利用のお客様は向かい側3番線へお乗り換えください。地下鉄丸の内線、千代田線はお乗り換え。
制限75。中継進行。第 第一閉鎖進行。制限60。第一条進行予告中央。制限5。中央第二条進行。中央第三条進行。
まもなくお茶の水に到着です。東武線各駅停車は降りましたホーム向かい側3番線へお乗り換えです。この電車はお茶の水を出ますと神田、終点東京の順に停まります。お降りのお客様はお忘れ物落とし物なさいませんようご注意ください。ご乗車ありがとうございました。まもなくお茶の水に到着。
旅行予告45。別お茶の水5秒装着。
4番線到着の電車神田東京行きです。千葉方面各駅停車3番線にお乗り換えです。
4番線ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
はい、4番線神田東京行き発車いたします。はい、ドア閉まります。
点第一出発進行お茶の水定義。中継進行制限45。第二出発進行。
次は神田です。山手線地下鉄銀座線はお乗り換えです。なお京浜東北線はただいまの時間快速運転を行っております。神田には止まりませんのでご注意ください。
第6進行。中継進行。第5閉鎖進行制限5。第4閉鎖進行。別
ご乗車ありがとうございます。神田です。5番線は東京行きです。
5番線ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
ドア閉まります。
点第3閉塞進行。 第2兵線進行。旅行開示。制限。
次は終点の東京です。2番線の到着、お出口は
第1
右側
兵
です。
線進行。
各新幹線、東海道線、山手線、京浜東北線、横須賀線、総武快速線、京葉線、地下鉄丸ノ内線はお乗り換えです。お忘れ物、落とし物なさいませんようご注意ください。ご乗車ありがとうございま
第
した。
1条
終点の東京に到着。
進路2番。制限70。
And just like that, within about 35 minutes, we arrive at JR Tokyo Station. And that's that. That is the Tokyo route in the Japanese game Railfan. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.